Join me as I take on the challenge of creating a stunning painting using only palette knife brushes and my fingers. Let's see if I can really paint like a pro. In this video, you'll learn how to paint like a pro using palette knife brushes and your fingers, transforming your artwork with unique techniques. Many artists struggle to add depth and texture to their paintings, often relying solely on traditional brushes, which can limit their creativity. I've seen so many artworks that lack character, that lack a certain something that makes them stand out from the crowd. And I think, more often than not, it's because artists are afraid to experiment, to try new things, to push the boundaries of what's possible. We get stuck in our comfort zones, using the same old techniques and tools, and our art suffers as a result. But today, we're going to break free from all that, and explore new ways to add depth, texture, and emotion to our paintings. Traditional brushes have their place, of course. They're great for creating fine details, subtle gradations of color, and delicate textures. But they're not always the best choice for creating bold, expressive, and dynamic effects. That's where palette knife brushes and fingers come in. They allow us to get physical, to get messy, and to really connect with our art on a deeper level. And that's what I want to show you today, how to tap into that creative energy, and how to unlock the full potential of your art. We've all seen those paintings that just seem to leap off the canvas, that seem to pulse with life and energy. And that's what we're aiming for today, to create a painting that's not just visually stunning, but also emotionally resonant. So, if you're ready to take your art to the next level, to experiment with new techniques, and to unlock your full creative potential, then let's get started. We'll explore various techniques using palette knife brushes and fingers, demonstrating how to mix colors, create textures, and achieve dynamic effects in your artwork. The palette knife brush is an incredibly versatile tool, capable of creating anything from smooth, buttery textures to rough, chunky ones. And when combined with your fingers, the possibilities are endless. You can create bold, expressive strokes, subtle, delicate textures, and even intricate patterns and designs. One of the things I love about using palette knife brushes and fingers is the element of unpredictability. You never quite know how the paint is going to behave, how the texture is going to turn out, or what kind of effect you're going to get. And that's what makes it so exciting. It's like a little adventure, a journey of discovery, every time you pick up the brush or put your fingers to the canvas. Today, we're going to focus on creating a landscape piece, using palette knife brushes and fingers to capture the drama and beauty of the natural world. We'll be working with bold, vibrant colors, and experimenting with different techniques to create texture, depth, and atmosphere. And I'm excited to see how it all turns out. I hope you are too. Watch as I create a breathtaking landscape piece using these unconventional tools, showcasing the transformation from a blank canvas to a vibrant masterpiece. I'll be sharing all my tips and tricks, all my secrets and techniques, as we work through the painting together. And I hope that, by the end of this video, you'll be inspired to try out these techniques for yourself, to experiment with palette knife brushes and fingers, and to see where they take you. From the initial strokes to the final details, I'll be walking you through every step of the process, sharing my thoughts and ideas, and offering advice and guidance along the way. And I hope that, by the time we're finished, you'll have a good understanding of how to use palette knife brushes and fingers to take your art to the next level. In summary, palette knife brushes and finger painting can elevate your art, offering new ways to express your creativity and achieve stunning results. They're not just for abstract artists or expressionists, they're for anyone who wants to add more depth, more texture, and more emotion to their paintings. Breathtaking summer landscape featuring a waterfall and vibrant flowers, and I'll be using a combination of fingers and brushes to bring it to life. When it comes to capturing the beauty of nature on canvas, many of us beginners face a common struggle: how to achieve that perfect blend of colors and textures. We've all been there, staring at a blank canvas, wondering how to turn our vision into a stunning piece of art. One of the biggest challenges is getting the colors to blend seamlessly, creating a harmonious palette that evokes the feel of a summer day. Another hurdle is creating realistic textures, like the gentle flow of a waterfall or the delicate petals of a flower. Add to that the intimidation factor of using unfamiliar techniques, like combining fingers and brushes, and it's easy to get discouraged. We might start to doubt our artistic abilities, wondering if we're cut out for this whole painting thing. But fear not, my friends, because today we're going to tackle all these challenges head-on and create a show-stopping summer landscape that'll make you proud to display it in your living room. In this tutorial, we'll dive into the step-by-step process of bringing this stunning landscape to life. From selecting the perfect colors to mastering techniques for using both fingers and brushes, we'll cover it all. So grab your supplies, get comfortable, and let's get started on this artistic adventure. Let's begin by selecting our colors. For this piece, I'll be using a mix of blues, greens, and yellows to evoke the feeling of a sunny summer day. I'll start by applying a light blue wash to the top section of my canvas, using my fingers to spread the paint evenly. Next, I'll add a few streaks of darker blue to create some depth and dimension. Now it's time to create the waterfall, and for this, I'll be using a combination of fingers and brushes. Using my fingers, I'll apply a thick layer of white paint to the center of the canvas, creating the illusion of foamy water. Then, I'll use my brush to add some gentle strokes, mimicking the flow of the waterfall. To add some texture, I'll dab my brush into a mixture of blue and white paint, creating a subtle, splattered effect. As I work, I'll be sharing tips and tricks on how to achieve the perfect blend of colors and textures. As we continue to work on our landscape, the colors will start to come together beautifully, and the waterfall will begin to take shape. I'll show you how to add some delicate flowers around the base of the waterfall, using a combination of finger painting and brush strokes. The key here is to be gentle, as we want to create soft, delicate petals that add a pop of color to our landscape. As we near the end of our tutorial, take a step back and look at how far we've come. The colors are blending beautifully, the waterfall is flowing gently, and the flowers are adding a touch of elegance to our landscape. It's moments like these that remind me why I love painting so much, the sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that comes from creating something truly beautiful. And that's it, guys. We've completed our stunning summer landscape featuring a waterfall and flowers, all using just our fingers and a brush. Take a moment to admire your handiwork, and don't be afraid to show it off to your friends and family. I'd love to see your own landscape creations in the comments below, so be sure to share them with me. Thanks so much for joining me on this artistic adventure, and don't forget to subscribe for more painting tutorials and inspiration. Until next time, happy painting, and I'll see you in the next video.